Tech writing people, hey, how you doing? Some of the documents that you will be using in your major project two. Now, part of the reading assignment for today is to um, read in detail the assignment for major project two and to look at the sample. And I'll talk about a little bit about that for the next video as well. Um, and then the other part is the final reflective memo, which I'll get into a little bit more later. But as we think about the kind of writing that we want to do, I want to introduce to you the idea of genre. Now, a lot of times when we have heard of genre, it might have been in like high school literature. You might have heard of like fiction, poetry, short stories. But it's a lot more complicated than that. Genre is um, a writer writes a particular way so a reader can do things with the information. I'm going to look at some three examples of genre with you real quick. Um, let me. Okay, so you should be seeing. Let's look at this first one. One of my favorite examples is a recipe card. Um, I'm trying to get this one up here as oh come on, it's being difficult. So yeah, shoot. Sorry, I had this up. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to get rid of this other mess. So let's concentrate on this as well. Think about it. All recipes are set up a particular way. Sometimes you have a picture of the item. You've always got a title because you want to know what it is you're making. And then they're always set up in a particular way. They're set up with two parts. The first is ingredients. Notice they're given it as a list. Milk, butter, eggs, cocoa, and so forth as well. And well, why is it set up that way? Well, to make something, first of all, you need stuff. And before you start cooking, you need to know what stuff you have and make sure you have it as well. And then the other part of all recipes is directions. And so you have the directions and they're a numbered list. I have no idea why this is in Italian. I think this is a generic blank as well. But you do this and you do this and you do this. So you have the ingredients and you do these things in these order, and then you wind up with um, whatever you want. In this case, sweet apple squares. And again, it's a writer writing a particular way so a reader can do something. In this case, the writer is a cook and the reader is someone who wants to recreate the recipe, a home cook as well. It's a genre. It's a style of writing, the style of reading. Another example is a police report. And there's going to be different cities have different formats as well, but you've generally got the name of the city. In this case, it's Sacramento, California. You've got the case number, the date that it happened, and then the writing, which is very, very specific. Um, and I won't go through the whole thing, but on this date at this time, I was dispatched to this address in reference to a disturbance between occupants. Upon arrival, Officer Hines and myself, we met with Vicky Bristol. She states that. So, so you notice very information, very factual. This day, this time, went to this place with this person, with this partner, this officer, met with this individual, and repeating what they said without opinion, and then some other stuff. Uh, who wrote the date? Um, so some other information as well. And again, this is written a particular way because it's going to be read by someone. So this is read by someone who observed this, um, but they know it's going to be taken up by the legal system, and it's signed by the supervising officer. And again, I've mentioned this before, but in addition, the supervising officer is going to be read by a district attorney, and they're going to determine whether or not a crime has been committed, and if so, if there's sufficient evidence to bring charges, and it might stop there. And if not, then it would result in an arrest warrant, and then trial orders, and then the judge would read it, and then the defense attorney would read it. But notice it's all written in a particular way so a particular reader can make use of it. Last one I'm going to look at are doctor's orders. And uh, so I have no idea what this is doing here. Okay. So doctor's orders, this came from Scribed, and you've got the date and the time because this is in a hospital, so things always happen in a particular order. Vital signs every 4 hours, what's ordered, and in this case, the drugs that are prescribed, and how often they're given as well, how they should be administered, and why to assess vital signs, detect abnormal findings, pain, gout, etc. So they're dealing with a patient, and in this case, it's going to be read first of all by a nurse, by the person taking care of the patient. I need to do this with these drugs in this order, administered this way to hopefully achieve this effect as well. It's also going to be read by insurance because it's going to result in billing, and hopefully everything is okay and the patient will recover. But if not, then it could result in a lawsuit or an examination how the doctor did it as well. So it's protecting the doctor, it's protecting the hospital, it's protecting the patient if the doctor did something wrong. It's also going to make sure the doctor and the hospital get paid, and it's also, and probably most importantly, going to ensure that the patient gets the care that they need. And again, I know it's notice I'm saying it over again, but it's a genre, people writing a particular way um, for a particular set of readers with the expectation that certain actions will happen. And this is what I want you to do with your major project too. I want you to look at some of these documents, learn about the genres, learn about the kind of writing that you're going to be do, what readers' expectations you've got in mind, so you can give them the information they need to take the action that they should or make the best decision possible, which is what tech writing is. And that's what we're going to be spending the rest of the semester on. So thanks for your time. And